We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Bo Bichette goes down for the first out of the game. Fouled off. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch popped up. Diaz over to his left. No trouble with this. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Well hit to right, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We are still scoreless. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Popped him up. Choi moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's ball four. Here's Randall Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Randall.
From the stretch.
Ball down.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hernandez is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Ball two. Three balls and two strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So a two-run shot to left center as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Standing in now, Jose Martinez.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So he got him swinging. Willie Adames is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
Runners on first with one down. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Kevin Biggio is on deck. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses, ball 1. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Brandon Rowe, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Fastball just inside. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Third baseman number 2.
So stepping in, Yandy Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will, of course, hold on at third, and it's going to take a 2-out hit now to get him home. Ryu comes set. First pitch on its way. Ji-Man Choi is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and it's grounded just foul down the line. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Grendel Gritcher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Renfroe, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for Tampa
The
Bay.
plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
One ball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now the fastball was swung on and missed. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the... All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now batting to Oscar Hernandez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Meadows is underneath this one. 1 down.
The first
So
base.
digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
0-1 the count.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The bat.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Lays off 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Number 8.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brandon Lowe becomes out number 2 this inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready once again, Kevin Biggio. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
And leading off for the Rays.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Diaz.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle. And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Fouled off. Ryu's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Teoscar Hernandez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Adames waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Chaz Rowe will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. To the plate now, Danny Jansen, and it's fouled away. Rowe is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Martinez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
1-0.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the lead is now 7-2. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 44.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game. Peter Fairbanks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-2 now. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. So here's Mike Zunino. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lowe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meadows is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side left for Toronto. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now batting, first baseman
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
the batter, the designated hitter.
Sam Gaviglio enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Liner towards second, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long. Biggio is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-4 tonight. Toronto crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Hyunjin Ryu gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Good.